Um, how do I start this? How do I start this stream? Um, except by saying that I am very angry and sad, and I'm gonna start just by showcasing this. Um, I really didn't want to do this, but I have to do this. It is it is in my nature. It has to be.
Hey guys, just to let you know that I have a Patreon.
Nice.
If you are interested in supporting me, head on over to patreon.com and subscribe for some exclusive
It has
content.
to be to do this. Why? Because of injustices that happen in this world. And what kind of injustice am I talking about? Well, it's this one over here. This is a pay stub. Well, we'll start with that. This is a pay stub, my pay stub actually, as a respiratory therapist, so as an RT. Um, from 2 weeks ago, actually. I got paid today. Um, and what makes me angry and very sad at the same time is I now understand the struggle of healthcare professionals. You guys got my name over here, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You guys already know my name. You guys already know my name on YouTube. You guys already know my name on Twitch. I go by Majin P, but this is like real talk over here. I finally now understand what Quebec nurses, RTs, perfusionists, healthcare professionals in general have been fighting for. I now understand their struggle. I now understand um, what they're going through because here's the thing, insurance is a scam. I'm going to start like that. Insurance is a huge ass scam. And I'm going to show you guys. As you can see here, it says La Capitale. La Capitale is an insurance company. Can I actually? Okay, no. Can I actually take the brush? Where's the brush? Where's the brush over here? I'll take the brush. Okay. So La Capitale, if we go over here. So as you can see, La Capitale is an insurance company. This insurance company in particular charges my employer um 156 over here. 156 is the base charge on this pay stub. I do have option one, which is the dental. I do have the option two, which is the extra, so it includes physiotherapy and etc. And I do, and then these are like the taxes, and they go over here. Oh, and also, in the 156 that you see here, it includes stuff like life insurance. So it includes life insurance. Life insurance, just to add a little bit of detail, it is 1.5% out of the whole pay stub. So if you go and see here, I made 2K. 2K the last the 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I made 2K. Taxes and everything, I understand. I completely get that. Where is it? Where is it here? So, provincial tax, federal tax, I get that. All right. But this is what I don't get. And if you make the total, and I was really nice, okay? Surprise I really wanted to surprise um my significant other by putting her on the insurance. This right here is for two people, right? This is for two people. This right here is for two people. So that means that I put my significant other on this insurance and I am getting deducted 200 if you calculate all of this over here. So all of this, I am getting deducted $259. $259, guys. $259, which inflates the deductions over here. It inflates this, and this is my actual salary. So I went from 2K all the way to 1K. And you guys are probably like, well, you probably took a higher plan. Well, of course I took a higher plan. I decided to put my significant other on the insurance plan. So, all right. You guys are probably curious to see what the minimum is, and get this. Let me just walk you through this, guys, because it will blow your mind. I'm just gonna say this straight off the bat, and why I think that it's a scam working for the public government, for the public sector, and why healthcare professionals in Quebec decide to go private. It's particularly because of this reason, because of working in the public sector is not worth it. You have a union that is supposed to protect you. You have um you have a union that is supposed to protect you and negotiate for you. But when they choose the insurance, and the insurance that you have is with these guys, so La Capitale, which is your insurance company. These guys are your insurance company, right? So they chose the best insurance for you. But get this. I'm gonna show you something right now that is gonna blow you guys' mind. I just downloaded it over here. Give me a second. Give me a second over here. I think it's this one. Can I actually open this? No. No, I can't open it. Okay. Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this, guys. You guys are gonna lose your minds over this. How do I make this bigger? Okay, let's make this bigger. Look at this. This is my union, okay? It's the FIQ. It's the front of interprofessional workers or whatever or whatnot. So first of all, you guys were wondering, oh, is your insurance? Oh, fuck. Is your insurance actually a one-time pay? No, it is not. So what you see over here, what you guys see over here, the $259 I was talking about, it is by 14 days. So it's per pay. All right? Mind you, it's per pay. And this is for this right here is for 10 working days. It's for 10 work days. This is for 10 work days in total. Okay? And again, if you guys are curious, it's by 14 days. So I get charged $259 per 2 weeks on every single pay. And you guys are wondering, okay, well, it's probably an expensive insurance. Probably the union is at fault because they chose a very expensive insurance for the healthcare workers in this field. Not really. Because again, you've got the total cost over here. So this is the total cost. What you're seeing over here, this is the total cost. Individual, $62. And this is the base pay, okay? This is like just medication. This is just medication coverage, all right? This is what I'm talking about. Medication coverage, individual for the bronze module. $62.46. Mind you, I have a significant other. I'm living in a union with somebody else. So I'm forced to actually opt for this one. But here's the thing, I could actually lie and say that I'm still individual and pay $62. But here's the thing, here's where it really gets insulting, and here is really where it gets it really hits my pride. Contribution of the employer. Right here, this section, $17. So for a familial plan, it's $17.91 that the employer contributes to this insurance. If I was in the individual, it would be $62.46. The employer still pays $7. And mind you, this is for a 2-week pay period. It is insulting that these guys over here and the public sector. So it's not just these guys. It's not just this organization right here. It's the whole public sector, right? It's the whole public sector, the healthcare sector specifically. So, what does it include? Not only does it include these guys, but I'm going to drop some bombshells on you guys. It includes the SUS, it includes all of the SUS, it includes all of these guys. And it includes also all of the, that's an S. It includes also all of the CIS, the CISSS. The difference between these guys is that there's the U for university. So every single hospital that is a SUS is a university teaching hospital, and everything that's a CIS, it's an integrated healthcare service and social work center. Anyways, that's how Quebec, the province of Quebec, basically organizes their hospital and healthcare stuff. But let's go back to this insurance. $17. I don't care. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat, guys. I don't care if your echelon in the healthcare field, in the public sector, in the hospital, you're at like the 20th echelon. I don't care about that. You might be getting paid a lot more from the second all the way to your 10th, all the way to your 20th echelon. I don't care. I don't care, guys. You could be making more money than me. I just started. But you have to have some integrity in order to say no. This is not okay. $17. Look, it's $145 for the bronze module. They pay $17 and it equals to $127. Here's the thing. I was in the silver module and I was paying this price. These guys contribute this price, and look at what you're getting. 144. And it's not even what I had here. It's not even this price. It went to 156 and 52 for the silver module. Why? Because here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. There's the life insurance. There's the life insurance, base pay, and here's the thing. There's it's based on a percentage. That percentage is 1.5. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find the 1.5 per pay. Here you go. Invalidity insurance that you're obligated to take. So if you get injured at work, this comes in. So they take away the contribution 1.550% of this total salary. So if we go on my calculator over here, our good friend, the calculator, I am really going to get into this. I'm going to try to rip their assholes apart because it is insulting. It is insulting that this is happening in the public sector. And people who are at the 20th echelon accept getting this through with no Vaseline whatsoever. No Vaseline whatsoever. So let's take this back. Let's take 2039 and 10 cents. times 1.550. Oh, sorry. I fucked up. Whoopsie daisies. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, let's try this again. I may or may not have drank secret juice, so bear with me here. So 2039.10 times, it's a percentage, so 0.01550. It is $31. It is $31. So if you add this on top of the, where was my pay over here? So 144.57. Whoops. I can't go back. Fuck. Okay, whatever. 20, 39.10 cents and 0.01550. Okay, plus which one was it? One. Huh. Yeah, 144 and 57. I'm actually supposed to be paying this, so this makes absolutely no sense over here. And I'm pretty sure some finance guy on live stream is watching my stream right now, and he's like, I'm pretty sure somebody from the hospital that I work at is gonna watch the stream, and he's like, bro, this guy has no finance skills whatsoever, and that's okay. That's okay. But here's the thing: you're working at my hospital, bro. You also know that your employer takes out only $17, and the worst part is that I'm a healthcare professional. And these guys are my union. These guys chose this insurance. They negotiated with the these guys over here in order for them to say, "Hey, we're only going to contribute $17 out of your insurance." I can now understand why the FIC is fighting for more rights. I can understand that now. So there's two things that are at fault over here. There's two things that are at fault. So one of the two things, and I'm just gonna put it like this. One of the things that are at fault is either my union sucks at negotiating, so they're pretty bad at negotiating, or the second thing is the employer. The employer is basically cheap. So I'm just going to write it over here. They're basically cheap over here. And this stream right now has been it's been 20 minutes since I've been ranting on this, but it's completely fine. So let's start with the fact. Let's assume these guys are at fault. The only reason why these guys would be at fault, why my union currently, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay there for long. They're not going to be my union anymore, cuz forget about it. I am not I am not going to be part of this debacle, of this whole charade, because it's a charade. And who's the person who's paying at the end of the day? It is you. It is you, my guy. If you're a healthcare professional, you're paying at the end of the day. The patients as well, don't get me wrong, the patients are paying as well, because people like me are leaving the healthcare field in order to go private so that people get better healthcare in the private field, which makes absolutely no sense. It is ridiculous. There's your problem, Quebec government. There's your problem, Minister of Health. It's because of stuff like this. It is because of stuff like this that people are leaving your healthcare field. So, going back to what I said, let's assume that these guys are at fault over here. Let's assume that they're at fault. Just change the insurance. Take another insurance. Take a cheaper option. Don't take these guys. Don't take Beneva. Don't take these guys. Like, don't take why do you have to take the most expensive insurance? Claim Secure actually. So if I were to like go and give you an example, I know another insurance company called Claim Secure. And I remember when I was working in IT, I was only paying $17 a month or $17 per year to have these guys insure me at my private IT company. I was working as a QA tester for a video game company. So, and these guys and my employer managed to pay a good chunk of the insurance. A good chunk of the insurance. Anyways, so if these guys are at fault over here, if these guys, if it's the fault of these guys, well then just change the insurance. But good luck, because here's the thing. Here's the thing with the FIC. Good luck, because you need at least more than 50% of union workers to be on board and vote on changing the insurance. So you have to call that, and you have to go, and then you end up going into more negotiations, right? More negotiations. So I don't think that these guys are at fault. Why? Because, bro, here's the thing. The Quebec government has a lot of money, right? Okay. The Quebec government has a lot, but like I'm saying a lot of cash that they're probably contributing to these guys, right? But yet they still remain cheap. Why? Because they only pay $17. $17 out of this over here. Out of this whole thing over here. And don't get me started, this is only medication. This is only medical insurance, so medication. It only counts for that. Here is the dental care. Where is the contribution? Where's the contribution of the employer? Nobody. There's no contribution of the employer. There's no employer contribution whatsoever inside of this. So, guys, I'm gonna type something in the chat. I'm gonna type something over here, guys. I'm gonna make a poll, and I'm gonna type this. Should actually, I'm just gonna type it really. Let me see if I can like. What happens if I do this? Okay, no, never mind. It's actually shitty. Guys, chat. Should I stop working until I get fired? I don't, because at this point, I don't really care. I am a respiratory therapist, right? And what does that mean? What does that mean as a respiratory therapist? What does that mean exactly? So, respiratory therapists are in need, just like nurses are. So it doesn't really matter if I do this video and my employer just sees it and he's like, "Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you giving us a bad name?" It's not you guys. It's the whole system. It's the whole public system. If RTs are in need, well, in that case, the whole public system is not going to want me. All right. So I cannot go in the public system, right? Right? I can't go there. I can't go there. However, I can go private. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. Agencies, so private agencies, let me just get a drink. Let me just get a drink. Oh man, that is some good secret juice, guys. Private companies are gonna stop existing in the near future. So around 2025, 2026, they're gonna stop existing. Why? Because the public system wants to abolish private healthcare companies. But here's the thing, that kind of sucks, right? And these guys, they're going to lose a lot of the workforce. And that ain't happening, bro. That ain't going to happen for me. That ain't going to happen for me. Because the reason why people go private, I put an X over here. I should probably say private agencies. So what does that mean? What are agencies? What are agencies? They're going to stop. These guys are going to stop existing. So these guys are going to stop existing in the near future, right? In the near future, they're going to stop existing. So what are agencies? What are agencies? So agencies are basically a company that sends workers. So like, let's say fillers. They basically fill in the gap where they need to. And for example, a hospital, I know one of the hospitals in Montreal, 20% of their RT staff is agency. So imagine when they stop existing in 2025, 2026, how that is going to work. And even in the future, some region who are up north. So for example, if I take, what's a good one? The hospital. What hospital could I take? I was just thinking of Gaspésie. Okay, let's assume the hospital of Gaspésie, which is a region in Quebec, needs X amount of workers, but they cannot fill in these workers, right? So they require agencies. But here's the thing, they require too much agencies, and these guys are going to stop existing in the near future. So a hospital that has an elongated region, that's in a region like Gaspésie, which is like what, 8 to 10 hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours away from Montreal, up north, is going to be in deep shit. So that's why technically they were supposed to stop existing back in October, but the government was like, no, it's too risky, so we're going to wait until 2025, 2026. So they're playing hot potato with these agencies. So what are my other options? Well, where do RTs work? PFT labs. PFT labs like Biron. And you know what's actually really curious? I'm going to make something for you guys. I'm just going to go on Google. Let's go on Google. Let's go on Indeed. I'm doing this, man. I am so salty about this. I am incredibly salty on the stream, and I hope that a lot of people end up in the healthcare industry in Quebec, end up sharing this video everywhere else, because it is important to, at least the minimum the employer can do is put lube before attempting to fuck us, right? If they could at least do that. So let's go to Biron and say, oh, actually, you know what? Inhalothérapeute, which is I'm not too keen on this word, Why? Because in Halo Therapist, that's how you pronounce it in English. I'm sorry, it's just Quebec. Quebec likes to feel special because they found a new translation to the word. So they just feel happy that this word exists since back in the day uh when the profession got actually up and running. But RT is also fine. Respiratory therapist. I like that better. I like RRT better. Please don't call me an inhalothérapeute. I would actually like being called thérapeute respiratoire for all I care. But whatever. There's different opinions about that. Let's do a research. Let's do Biron. Fuck, Biron is not hiring. Okay, they're not hiring on Indeed. But let's go Biron and type inhalothérapeute. Offre d'emploi, inhalothérapeute. The first one, guys. The first one. Look at this. Pourquoi nous choisir? Votre milieu de travail. Les installations. It looks way nicer. Okay, I'm sorry. A lot of RTs are going to be like, yeah, but these guys, yeah, you do PFTs, but you also do sleep apnea. So, sleep apnea study. Which is boring, right? But let's look at the salary. Let's look at the salary. How much are these guys paying? These guys are a private company. You can negotiate your salary with them. You could be like, bro, I want $32. And they're gonna be like, okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. And it's $32 is way greater than this over here. This is fine. $25.39 an hour is fine. If it wasn't for the fact that for 16 hours, I need to do volunteering in order to be in a gain and not at a loss. So imagine this. Imagine I work just a day at this place. It wouldn't matter because my workday, my 7.5-hour workday is equivalent to volunteering. I'm sorry, but I did not get into healthcare to do volunteering. It is not a passion, it is not a vocation, as some of the general public would like to think that it is. It is not a vocation. It is the fact that I am interested in science. I am interested how the human body works. I am interested in techniques that optimize and keep the human body alive when shit hits the fan. It is not a vocation, guys. The only reason why people go into healthcare is because it's easy money. And volunteering is not part of the deal. I did not become an RT to do volunteering. It's been 33 minutes since I have been ranting. Montérégie, Montréal, et Québec. Salary. I'm gonna try to see if there's salary over here. I'm gonna try to see if there's salary over here. Okay. Let's go back on Google. Salaire in allothérapeute Biron. 59K. 59K. You guys really want to calculate how much an RT makes over here? 59K a year. Okay, that's almost. And this comes from Glassdoor. Okay, this is like a range from Glassdoor. Let's do 25.3. Oh, sorry, 39 times 7.5. 190. That's for a day. Do times 14 days times 2 times 12. Something is not right. Is not right in my calculation. I'm sorry, I'm not a financial analyst, guys. Okay, let's try this again. 2539 uh times, I know they put 7.5, but it's actually 7.3. Well, 7 hours and oh wait, 7.5, but you have a 1 hour unpaid break. Wait. Actually, so no, wait a minute. It's actually 8 hours, but you have, yeah, 8 hours and a half. Okay, fine. I was right, guys. Sorry. Sorry. The secret juice is kind of hitting me. Um so 185. That's for a day. I know I did times 14, but it's actually times 10 because it's 10 working business days. Okay? That's a lot better for 10 days. Times 2 because you get paid twice in the month. Times those. There's 12 months in a year. Aha. Aha. Look. Look. Isn't this greater than this? And this is without tax. Without tax and without this like shitty fucking this shitty fucking scam. The stealing of the money, guys. They're stealing our money. They're stealing our money. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. You got to be careful, guys. I just wonder, man. They're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats, and I wish we had somebody that had common sense either on these guys' side and on the government side, man. But one thing's for sure is that I refuse to be part of this. Wait, where did I send my chat? Should I stop working until I get fired? Because insurance is a scam. Haha. It look, don't get me wrong. Insurance is good when it works, but when debaucheries like this happen, it is incredibly frustrating. It is incredibly frustrating when stuff like this happens. It is incredibly frustrating. And you want to know what the best part of this is? There's pain. Pain is over here. The best part of this is that I actually spoke to the union. I also spoke to human resources. All right. So human resources plus the union. And what's really bizarre is that this shouldn't work together. These guys should not be together. But for some reason, they are. Sorry, I'm trying to make a heart here. For some reason, these guys are together. The HR and the union. And these guys are supposed to protect you, right? They're supposed to protect you from these guys. But that's not the case. What I've been told is this: either you take the minimum of the insurance or you quit. You quit. And I think I'm going to do that. Why? Because I have something that's called integrity. I have something that's called integrity. And even if I manage to stay for example, if I manage to stay 20 plus years in the field, if I manage to stay 20 plus years in the field, I would still have enough integrity to realize that I am getting fucked over here. Up the anus. This is supposed to be an anus, and this is somebody touching the anus. It's a rectal touch. Um, and I have enough integrity to realize that. I have this to realize it. And I don't know how many people have been in that. Um, hopefully this gets sent to the government or whatnot. I really wanted to not have this take 40 something minutes to explain. I really didn't want that. But for some reason it happened. For some reason I ranted for 45-ish minutes. But without a shadow of a doubt, if anybody watching the stream right now is a health care worker, please share this video. Please share on social media. Why? Because, guys, if you do this, we will get more exposure as professional healthcare workers, and maybe we will stop getting fucked by the employer. And that is why, at the same time, I have a strong opinion. That is why I have a very, very, very strong opinion on unions. I have a very strong opinion on these guys. I have a very strong opinion on the public healthcare sector. And I have a strong opinion on the fact that we deserve a lot better as healthcare workers. For all I care, I could go work for the military and I would have better pay and better human rights than what these guys, and what, let me try to do a Quebec logo. And what, okay, this is my attempt at a Quebec logo. And what these guys are offering. I have a better options than whatever these guys have planned for me. Hopefully, it will all resolve very soon. I will be keeping an eye on this. But guys, for the time being, I just don't see these things happening. I wanted to do a Monster Hunter video game pay, but I am so frustrated right now. I am so frustrated because of this. I am so frustrated because of all that is happening at this moment for these pay. And the worst part is, like, a lot of people are going to argue with me. Broski, you're a healthcare worker. You can do full time. You're getting paid for full time. My guys, my broskies, guess what? That's not the case. I am actually part-time at this moment. Why? Because I am studying for nursing. Yeah, I went to the dark side as an RT. I went from RT into nursing school. I went from RT to nursing school. So now I am part-time. And what does that mean when you are part-time? What does that mean? Well, I make between 0.4 to 0.7 hours. 0.7 hours. And what does that mean at this point? Well, here's what this means. It means this. It means that my pay, which is this week, was equivalent for a 6 days. So for 6 days, it was equivalent to $9.59. I'm sorry, but this is not a livable wage. I understand that I am at the bottom of the echelon. I am completely at the bottom, but it doesn't give them the right to screw me over with this much amount of money. So a lot of people on this stream are going to be like, well, if you're unsatisfied, just quit. Maybe I will. Or maybe I'll just let them fire me. Who knows? I will try. I do not want to make this public, but I feel like I have to. I feel like it's something that we as healthcare professionals need to talk about it. I feel like it is something important because we are not volunteers. We are people who save lives for a living. We are people that do complex, critical tasks that require us to think for a living. I will leave you guys with this thought. Let me know what you guys think about this. I have been your host, AJP, and I will see you folks next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time as I did, and I'll see you folks next time.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching the whole content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to catch it live, come on twitch.tv/MajinP. That's MAJINNP. I appreciate the support this channel has been getting, which is making it growing bigger and bigger. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share, and all of that fun stuff. I'm always here trying to get up there, so if you want to support your boy, you know what to do. Thank you very much again for watching, and peace out.